She puts on her makeup and a mini skirt. She's going out on the town. She's looking to get her, 'cause she's fed up of being looked at with indignation. She's gonna go out drinking, forget her situation. There's a bloke down the bar who's looking to score. She don't think that she's seen him before, but it doesn't matter right here and now. She wants to get out of here, she don't care how. He grabs her by the arm and puts her in his rundown car. He drives for what feels like hours, but they don't get very far. And he starts to do unspeakable things to her body and her mind. But she don't care, she's miles away, she was already high. Bumbling round in a backseat down a dark alleyway. I wish there was something useful that I could say, 'cause I wanna show her that there's another way for her to feel. It doesn't really matter, 'cause she's not real. She is fake, I made her up. Or sat at a desk with a coffee cup in a nice house in suburbia, where my mum still does my washing, yeah. You think that I could know a girl who'd give herself to anyone in the world, that I could follow her along and come up with a top 10 song? It doesn't matter so long as I make money, 'cause my parents have cut off my funding. I mean, I'm at uni now, so I know a bit more about the world, but I haven't yet met anyone who's anything like this girl. A couple of them smoke a bit of weed on occasion, but none of them are crackheads and half of them are Asian. And some of them even listen to this lame pop music crap, where the guy playing the guitar feels the need to rap because he's desperately trying to grab a more urban audience. Well, if it rakes in all the dough, then I guess it makes sense. Well, back to this girl, I really wish I could save her. Be her Luke Skywalker with a metaphorical lightsaber. Yeah, I'm cool 'cause I can make pop culture references, talk about sex and drugs and fighting. Did you ever see that 80s show, Moonlighting? Well, it launched Bruce Willis into a world of fame. Because of that show, he's now a household name, although I guess I had more to do with Die Hard. You know what, screw the girl, writing stories is hard. 'Cause she is fake, I made her up. Or sat at a desk with a coffee cup in a nice house in suburbia, where my mum still does my washing, yeah. You think that I could know a girl who'd give herself to anyone in the world, that I could follow her along and come up with a top 10 song? It doesn't matter so long as I make money, 'cause my parents have cut off my funding. She is fake, I made her up. We're sat at a desk with a coffee cup in a nice house in suburbia. My mum still does my washing, yeah. You think that I could know a girl who'd give herself to anyone in the world, that I could follow her along and come up with a top 10 song? It doesn't matter so long as I make money, 'cause my parents have cut off my funding.
Hi, I'm Polly, and today I'm joined with Rick, otherwise known as Signposted Disaster. Welcome, and thank you very much for playing your songs for us.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome.
It's been great fun. I love this room, it's so beautiful.
So you describe your work as the right side of comedy and emo. What made you want to produce and make music with a comedic side?
I keep listening to all these acoustic artists and all the big sort of folk bands and stuff, and they're all doing the same thing. They're all singing about, oh, I'm so desperately in love, or I'm going to go out and meet my girlfriend, or oh no, my girlfriend just broke up with me, how terrible. And they're all doing it really seriously, but no one's doing it with a funny sort of twist. And life is hilarious. Everything that goes wrong in your life is just funny.
Yeah.
You just tell stories and everyone just laughs at you. So I figured I'd rather do that in music than have to sit there and be like, oh, my girlfriend broke up with me, I'm so sad. I'm gonna go, my girlfriend broke up with me because I'm a terrible human being, and here's why, and get people just laughing at me. So yeah.
So do you think your music about love and life will cheer people up who have been through heartbreak and they can see the funny side of it?
I hope so. I think most of the time I just offend people.
But they still listen to it. Have you been performing for long?
I think, I don't know why I'm looking at my watch, 4 years? Something like, yeah, I think I'm about to go into 5 years next year. That's scary, since my last, no, before, definitely before.
So
4 years since my first EP came out, so that's about as long as I've been performing.
So you performed before you came to uni and you're in 3rd year now?
Yes, I started at college. One of my friends put on a gig and I was supposed to work the camera, and then I broke the camera, so they said, yeah, go away. So I said, can I play music instead? And they went, yeah, sure. So I went up and played some songs and people didn't hate me, so I figured
You keep playing?
I'll keep playing.
Good.
I couldn't even play guitar at the time. I just got up there and just went, I can sort of know chords, whatever.
So you've only been playing guitar for a few years then?
Yeah, I started actually like learning guitar when I started writing songs and then performing them, just because I never had the desire to do it before. And then someone said, Rick, you know, it'd be 100 times more attractive if you play guitar. And I said, I really like you, so I'm going to start playing guitar. Didn't work.
And why did you choose to do it? You're doing an English degree?
Yeah.
Why did you choose to do that over something musical if you really enjoy that?
Because I can't do music theory to save my life. I was in a lesson once in year 9 and we stood up to give a presentation on something by Mozart and we said, oh yeah, we think these are all woodwind instruments, and they were like, yeah, it's a string symphony. Guys, we completely, I was like, oh, we copied and pasted this off the internet, so.
So you're in the right side of music then?
Yeah.
Good. And what kind of artists inspired your music? What's your favourite artist to listen to?
I'm really into like technical math rock.
Right.
So like crazy people just doing weird time signatures and finger tapping and just going crazy and loads of distortion and stuff. So like, I can't really get that into my music because I keep listening to it and thinking I could play this, and then just no, it's so tough. But in terms of things that have actually like influenced what I play, I think weirdly the Beautiful South. I sort of grew up listening to them because my parents would always have them on in the car, and they do these really sort of horribly dark songs about like prostitutes and wanting to die and being 60 years old and like everything in your life is horrible. But they do it in a kind of a cheery way, so that's sort of heavily inspired what I do. And then sort of the more newer musicians like Jonathan Coulton, who did the song at the end of Portal that most people know. Does a lot of funny stuff, but is also very good at sad. And then just a bunch of really weird artists that no one's heard of, like Worm Quartet, who do synth punk, which is just really obnoxious and horrible, and just this fat guy just screaming about wanting to bite William Shatner, I think is one of the songs.
It's a different music.
Yeah, and I just try and like get all of that and put it together and listen to rap and metal and all this kind of thing. I try and get sort of the ethos, if I can't get the music right, try and get sort of the idea behind it in there instead.
Yeah. For the future, would you like to stay as a single musician, or would you like to join a band?
I'd love to be in a band because I love working with other musicians, and I used to be in a band and we'd get together and jam, and it's just when you're there and you're with all these other musicians and it all just clicks, it's beautiful. It's like, making music is just one of the most fun things that I can do. But meeting new musicians is terrifying. Actually knowing people who play the instruments is difficult. And then I don't know what to do about rehearsal space or whatever. It's all just... So I think I'll probably end up staying solo.
That's something you'd like to do in the
But it's
future,
something I'd love to do. I know a couple of people who play like violin and keyboard and stuff, so I'd like to explore that sort of softer side of music and make nicer acoustic stuff. But equally, I'd love to go back and play punk some more. It's
Great.
so much fun.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today,
Thank you,
and good luck with everything in the future.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, sir. Can I find you a seat? Would you like a drink or something to eat? Or is there something else that takes your fancy? Like tearing off all my clothes and panties? 'Cause here we sell pancakes, here we sell cupcakes, and we sell sex. I could bake you a cake or cook you a steak, or we can have sex. For today's special, we're doing a pancake stack. And for only $10, you can eat it off my rack. With a side of bacon covered in maple syrup. And for only $10 extra, you can have me in stirrups. 'Cause there's ice cream in the freezer, or we sell pizza, or we sell sex. Mary made a brisket, but I wouldn't risk it, she's much better at sex. You may wonder how clean this place really is. Well, I can assure you we are very hygienic. All of the girls here are kept clear and clean. So how about you lick some butter off of me? 'Cause I'll make you a sandwich and then I'll be your bitch when we go have sex. Eat this garlic bread while I give you head, and then we'll have sex.